Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video, beginner series. This time we're going to be covering the store and the potential best buys for you. So we're not going to cover a ton of the money stuff because I think it's a much more in-depth thing, but I will show you a couple that I do I'll just touch on it, little tap. Otherwise, we're going to be focusing on other stuff, things I think you should buy, simple stuff. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. If you want to hammer down on like buttons, that'd be awesome. Subscribe, notification bells, all that deal. All right, so let's check it out.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, the store up here, upper right. Little shopping cart. Everybody loves to go shopping, right? So the first thing featured, there's pretty much, that's typically crystals or money again. I'm not going to go crazy there. Other than the fact that I will say that these, if you have the crystals, that these costume and Omega card perks are, you get like 20 of these for 2,000 crystals as opposed to 1,800 for 1,800 crystals for 10. So highly recommend those. I did buy a new agent kit, and then obviously there's a bunch more of those in the featured draws. We've covered this in multiple videos. You've got costume, Omega, and dimension box draws. Personally, I mean, there's nothing really to discuss here. You either want to do it or not. Obviously, you really need the Omega points. You want the Alliance loyalty. The Omega points filter into the pity system that they've got, but you do need 500 of those to be able to use it. So you do get some pretty cool picks in here, or pretty cool pulls. If you can get them, Rise of the East is a great costume at the moment, but it's really hard to pull. I know people who spent, I'll say thousands of dollars trying to get some of that and still didn't get a full set. So same thing with the Omega cards, special, all that kind of thing. Dimension Docs, trash, but once you get the cards, go ahead and do it. I would not ever spend crystals on that. Perks, again, a lot more money stuff. Again, same thing, nothing really to discuss here. There's some different ones in dailies, etc. Bundle, same thing. Money. Lots of money talk, all right? When are we getting into the actual stuff? Here's some normal bundles, costumes, cards, cores, consumables. Again, crystals and money. All right. Consumables. This is really when you start getting into the stuff that's non-money related. Gateway tickets. I will say that, and this is all gold. Gold and crystals, right? Yeah, gold and crystals, yeah. So this is where you get your free daily alpha supply box, by the way. You want to do that every day. Just click it. It's free. Gateway tickets, 5 times 50. I highly recommend buying these whenever you're low on them. I do wish, by the way, Netmarble, it'd be great if you showed me how many of these I had somewhere currently in inventory, how many or something like that. I get it's probably hard because I have alts, but whatever. If you ever want to change your name, hero slot expansions, these crystals are absolutely required. If you're going to level alts, you're going to need to do that. You can see I still need to do 2 more. I've not leveled all of my alts to 100. I'm working on that now. I took the game very slowly. And then you got your med kits. You always need to buy those, obviously. I've never, and I would never recommend anybody to ever spend crystals on these convergent particles. Do not do it. You get them in game. You can craft them. We'll see how the game evolves. But right now, do not do that. Do not. Early on in the game, you get plenty of these med kits to survive. So I wouldn't use those much. Once you get to the kind of level 4, 5, 6s, you definitely need to buy those. And that's it in the consumable sections. Tokens. So we've got the normal token section, and this is kind of the different versions of the game. Friendship. Actually, hold on one second. You know what I forgot to tell you? Raid reward tickets. You get 2 of these per week, okay? They are expensive, but I recommend them because you typically have more gold than crystals. So you balance your gold crystal situation. If you don't have the gold, if you're a newer player, maybe don't use the gold on that. I wouldn't. I'd say as you're getting more in the end game, getting multiple alts, getting well above 2 million gold, 3 million gold, 4 million. Some people I think have 7 and 8 million gold because they were smart about where they spent it. Then definitely want to use those as opposed to using crystals. All right, so back to tokens. This covers the different game modes, the different things you can do. Friendship, Omega War, Dimension Duel, Dark Zone. In the friendship section, I don't love necessarily a lot of things in here. I do harp on all my friends. Send those. They're free. You literally need to click a button. Have 50 friends. Do it. Just do it. The synchronized particles, those are used in the convergence box. I think the convergence box is trash. That's what's in the Omega Flight headquarters. I covered a video on what is the Omega Flight headquarters good for. I don't know. I mean, look, there's things there it's good for, but I just, that convergence box, I don't think is one of them. But if at some point these become a bottleneck, you could certainly buy them here for 1,500 per week. I mean, maybe I'll start doing it because I'm high on these, but I wouldn't use anything on these. Again, convergent particles, maybe I consider a core box, but you're likely going to get one. And those, when you use the core synthesizer, that's not very good. So I'm kind of like, what am I gonna do here? But costume boxes all day, every day, always do that. And then maybe the synchronized particles if you really like the convergence box. Omega War, you can see I always buy these research logs every day, all day. Make sure you've always got 4,000 of those for each reset. And then you can start exploring the other ones. I talked about this in another video where the Omega War Battle Badge box, and it was, I think I covered it in the bottleneck stuff, but this is another one that people think about. Maybe this 3 to 5 Omega card box. I don't know. It is fodder. I'd consider it for sure. I mean, I've got 20,000, you know, so if I'm, depending how fast I'm building these, if I'm getting 10,000 a week easy, then yeah, those are definitely probably the two I'd get. So that way I can, you know, get what I want out of there. And, you know, you can look in the chance here. It's like, okay, technically there's a chance to get some of these specials, you know, and these rare cards. It's a really low chance, but there is a chance, right? So you're pretty much going to end up with a 3-star something. I don't see, there might be some rares in here. It's kind of hard to see the specific. I think this is a rare. Yeah, so you can get rares from that as well. So you might get a rare in it, you know, 0.5% chance for each one of them. So this is the other one I would consider in there, depending how much you're making particularly a week, given your Omega War efforts. Dimension Duel, well, let's go to the right. You can see again, I'm buying classified data, and I am buying the potential report boxes. This potential report box is by far the most important of these. You definitely need the potential. That's where you've got your, it's your potential enhancements, right? So what I say by that is, so when I come here, go to my hero, or not my hero, I'm sorry, my heroes there, enhanced potential. That's this stuff. You run out of this. So you can see Widow is my main. I 100%ed those, and now I can't get all the way down here to crit rate and crit damage, and I need that. Boo. Why did I use attack? Boo. Why did I use defense or HP? Boo. Oops. Mistake. Have that in a separate video, right? So anyway, back to the store. So that's what we're talking about as far as you know, the potential here, right? So you want to get those potential reports. The rest, you can see, I don't have a lot of Dimension Duel points. Maybe those higher ranked players have more. I haven't touched anything else in here other than even thinking of potential reports and sometimes this data, okay? Dark Zone, this comes once a week. You get it depending on your ranking. You get these Omega points. And then you decide on your box. Look, I covered this in the bottleneck video. The chance here, the difference between this is, you know, and the other one is you don't have the 3-star chance in the other one, and the 6-star chance goes up by 5%. So you get a 10% chance of 6, which is still low, but you're not probably going to get a 6. So the question becomes, do you want a higher chance at a 6, albeit only 10%, or do you want double the chances to get anything and double the boxes and for dismantling whatever to be able to get, but also get a bunch of 3s? You decide that, but that's the debate that you're going to have there, okay? Special tokens, I've covered this a million different times. You get these Omega points in the anytime you use a draw ticket. You'll see a video at some point here about the pity system and having more. I believe that they should have a pity system for crafting and some other things as well, but whenever you get to 500, you're going to want to buy the regional piece. You're going to want to buy the regional piece of your choice. So wait for it whenever it comes in. You're going to have that. That's going to be rotating probably every 3 days, every week, or whatever it might be, where you're going to get a new selection. It started with Xanderth. It's Hydra. I'm expecting it started with New Stark City. Then it went to Hydra. I'm expecting Xanderth, Midgardian, Sakaar, and then just on that rotation is likely how it'll shake out to give you time to build up your tokens. And that's it for that. And then charge is still more money, right? So it's just money and crystals, gold. So I'm not going to cover those in this. This was more about currencies in game, the shops in game, what to spend on. I hope this has been helpful. I know this might be simple to some people, but some others might not be so certain. I know when I first looked at the game, there's so much shop stuff. I was like, okay, hold on, I'll get to this. I'll figure it out. So I'm hoping this helps bring you along a little bit, right? So appreciate you stopping by. I mentioned earlier the Discord link. If you want to hammer it on that like button, we appreciate it for the YouTube algorithms. Give me any comments below on what you think about the stores. If I missed something maybe you'd like to see in these stores. or if you want to help the YouTube algorithm. Click the notification bell and, of course, subscribe if you'd like. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.